Marcus Lee was no ordinary 15-year-old. Ever since he was born, he had never seen the colors of the world or the faces of those around him. However, his life was filled with music, a language that transcended sight. Marcus had a deep passion for music, especially the songs of Elton John. He often listened to Elton's powerful ballads and felt every note resonate within him. For Marcus, music was not just sound, it was emotion, connection, and a way to experience life in a unique way. Growing up, Marcus developed an incredible ability to appreciate melodies and lyrics. He would close his eyes and imagine stories behind each song, creating vivid pictures in his mind. Elton John's heartfelt tunes, with their rich piano sounds and poignant lyrics, held a special place in his heart. The singer's music spoke to him like no other artist could, giving voice to feelings that were sometimes hard to express. On that fateful night in Vancouver, Marcus was filled with excitement as he attended the concert with his father. His father had always been there to guide him through life's challenges, sharing in his love for music and encouraging his dreams. As they made their way through the buzzing crowd, Marcus felt the energy of fellow fans surrounding him, a mix of anticipation and joy that he could sense even without seeing. When they reached the front row, Marcus's heart raced with excitement. He couldn't believe he was so close to his musical idol. In that moment, he felt a blend of hope and wonder, eager to share his love for music with someone who meant so much to him. Little did he know that a magical moment awaited him that would forever change his life. As the lights dimmed in the Vancouver arena, an electric wave of excitement surged through the crowd. The fragrant mix of popcorn and soft drinks wafted through the air, mingling with the buzz of eager voices. Fans of all ages packed the seats, their laughter and chatter creating an intoxicating rhythm that set the stage for an unforgettable night. This wasn't just a concert, it was a celebration of music that united everyone in joyous anticipation. The vast arena, adorned with shimmering lights and colorful banners, felt like a world of its own. People clutched their tickets tightly, eyes shining with hope as they waited for Elton John to take the stage. The lively audience could be heard cheering and clapping, creating a beat that synced perfectly with the drumming of their hearts. For Marcus, who could not see this vibrant spectacle, he felt the energy pulse around him, fueling his excitement. As Marcus and his father took their seats in the front row, they could practically feel the vibrations from the instruments even before the show began. Excited whispers danced around them, as fans shared stories about past concerts or predictions about what songs Elton might play that night. The atmosphere was charged with a sense of community. Strangers became friends united by their love for music. When Elton finally stepped onto the stage, cheers erupted like fireworks, loud enough to shake the walls of the arena. The sound enveloped Marcus like a warm embrace, filling him with joy and anticipation for what was to come. He closed his eyes, immersed in the moment, ready to experience something truly special, a connection forged through music that would touch his heart forever. The bond between Marcus and his father was truly special, forged through years of shared experiences and a mutual love for music. Since Marcus was a young boy, his father had always encouraged his passion, introducing him to a wide range of artists and songs. Music became their connection, a way to communicate feelings that sometimes words could not express. As they navigated the bustling crowd at the concert, Marcus could feel his father's reassuring presence beside him. His father guided him with gentle words and steady hands, ensuring that he felt safe and supported. Together, they shared in the excitement of being so close to Elton John, something Marcus had dreamed about for years. His heart swelled with gratitude as he realized how much effort his father had put into making this night possible. Marcus's father often reminded him that music was a powerful force that could bridge gaps and bring people together. He would tell stories about how he used to sing along to Elton John's songs while rocking Marcus to sleep as a baby. Those moments created memories that filled their home with laughter and joy, making music an essential part of their lives. When they reached the front row, Marcus felt the vibrations from the stage more intensely than ever before. He turned to his father, who wore a proud smile on his face, mirroring Marcus's own excitement. It was clear that this night meant just as much to his father as it did to him. As Elton John began to play, They both closed their eyes for a moment, letting the music wash over them. In that instant, they were united not only as father and son but as two souls sharing an unforgettable experience, one that would deepen their bond and create a cherished memory they would hold on to forever. As the music began to fill the air, a hush fell over the crowd, and Marcus's heart raced in cadence with the first notes from Elton John's piano. The powerful melodies wrapped around him like a warm blanket, igniting every fiber of his being with joy. He was completely absorbed in the atmosphere, yet he knew that something magical was about to happen. As Elton made his way down the front of the stage, a wave of excitement surged through Marcus. His instincts kicked in, urging him to reach out. With an open hand, he extended his arm toward the legendary musician, hoping to somehow connect with the person whose songs had accompanied him through many moments in life. It was a spontaneous action fueled by admiration and a deep yearning for connection. To his amazement, Elton John paused right in front of Marcus. The moment seemed to stretch on as time slowed down. Marcus could hardly believe his ears when he heard the soft gasp from nearby fans as they witnessed this extraordinary interaction. Without hesitation, Elton reached out and took Marcus's hand firmly in his own. In that instant, a wave of emotion washed over Marcus. He felt seen and understood like never before. Elton held his hand throughout an entire verse of "I guess that's why they call it the blues." As the lyrics flowed freely from Elton's lips, they resonated deeply within Marcus's soul. The arena around them melted away into silence, leaving only the two of them connected in that profound moment. For Marcus, it felt like a dream, a shared heartbeat between fan and idol where words were unnecessary. The power of that brief connection sparked something new within him, a realization that music could not only inspire but also create bonds that transcended barriers. In that fleeting moment with Elton, not only did Marcus feel connected to an artist but also embraced by the magic of music itself, forever changing how he perceived his place within it. As the music swelled around him, Marcus felt a rush of adrenaline when Elton John approached. The crowd roared, but in that moment, it felt as if time stood still just for him. Elton, with his vibrant personality and unmistakable presence, was everything Marcus had dreamed of. The moment his hand reached out instinctively, he could hardly believe what was happening next. Elton paused right in front of him, his eyes sparkling with warmth and understanding. He seemed to sense the connection that Marcus was desperately seeking. With an inviting smile, he took Marcus's hand firmly in his own. It was a gesture so simple yet so powerful, it felt like a bridge between two worlds. The noise of the arena faded into a distant hum, as if only they existed in that space and time. Holding Marcus's hand, Elton began to sing, "I guess that's why they call it the blues." As his rich voice filled the air, every note resonated deeply within Marcus's soul. The lyrics flowed like liquid gold, wrapping around him and filling him with emotion. For those precious moments, it was just Marcus and Elton, nothing else mattered. The audience fell silent, completely captivated by this unique interaction. It was a moment of pure magic that transcended the typical concert experience. Elton's touch was gentle yet reassuring, creating an unbreakable bond between them that spoke volumes without needing words. As they shared that heartfelt connection through music, Marcus felt a surge of joy and empowerment. He wasn't just a fan, he was part of something bigger, a reminder that music could reach across any divide and unite people in ways that went beyond sight or sound. That night would forever change how he viewed not only Elton John but also the very essence of music itself. As Elton held Marcus's hand and began to sing, a remarkable silence enveloped the arena. The vibrant energy that had filled the space moments before faded into an awe-filled hush, as if everyone collectively paused to witness something extraordinary. Fans who had been cheering and clapping just seconds ago now stood still, entranced by the intimate connection unfolding before them. In that silence, a powerful atmosphere settled over the crowd, charged with respect and admiration for both Marcus and Elton. It was a moment that transcended the typical concert experience. It became a shared memory etched in the hearts of everyone present. The audience could feel the sincerity in Elton's voice and see the joy radiating from Marcus. They understood that this was not just another performance. It was a profound interaction between an idol and a fan, amplified by the magic of music. People exchanged glances filled with wonder, some even wiping away tears as they felt the overwhelming emotions wash over them. Parents held their children closer, teens whispered excitedly to one another, and older fans closed their eyes, lost in the beauty of the moment. It was as if they all became part of a larger narrative, a testament to how music can bridge gaps between lives and fill them with meaning. The feeling of unity was palpable. Strangers became friends in that silence, sharing in Marcus's triumph and Elton's generosity. In those precious minutes where time seemed suspended, everyone felt connected through their shared love for music, a reminder of its incredible power to inspire hope, empathy, and connection. As Elton finished his verse, still holding Marcus's hand tightly, the crowd erupted into spontaneous applause and cheers. The silence may have given way to sound once more, but its essence lingered on. It had transformed an ordinary concert into an unforgettable experience that would resonate long after the last note faded away. The moment when Elton John took Marcus's hand was more than just a simple gesture. It was a profound exchange that spoke volumes about the power of connection and empathy. For Marcus, it represented a dream come true, a moment in which he felt truly seen and valued by someone he admired deeply. In that brief interaction, he experienced an overwhelming sense of belonging, affirming his place within a world often filled with challenges due to his blindness. It was as if music had created an invisible thread connecting him to the artist and everyone else in the arena. Elton's action was equally meaningful. It demonstrated his deep understanding of what it means to reach out and make a genuine connection with fans. By holding Marcus's hand, he conveyed not only kindness but also recognition of the struggles faced by those with disabilities. This moment showcased Elton's character as an artist who extends beyond the stage, reminding everyone present that celebrities have the power to uplift and inspire individuals on a personal level. For the audience, this interaction resonated like ripples on water, fostering a collective experience steeped in empathy. The silence that engulfed the arena transformed into something palpable, allowing fans to reflect on their own relationships and connections. They witnessed how music transcends barriers and communicates emotions that words often cannot capture. It became clear that this wasn't just about one fan and one artist. It was a shared realization that we are all interconnected through our experiences, joys, and sorrows. Ultimately, this moment served as a powerful reminder that music is indeed a universal language, a form of expression that can break down walls and build bridges. The connection formed between Marcus and Elton inspired those present to see beyond surface differences, embracing the common threads that unite humanity. As the last notes of "I guess that's why they call it the blues" faded away, everyone left with a deeper appreciation for both music and the bonds it can create. The experience at the concert profoundly changed Marcus's outlook on life and music. Before that night, he had always cherished music as a source of joy and connection, but holding Elton John's hand while he sang transformed that understanding into something much deeper. It became evident to Marcus that music was not only an escape, but also a powerful means of communication and connection, capable of bridging gaps between people, regardless of their experiences. From that moment onward, Marcus dreamt bigger than he ever had before. He began to envision a future where he could share his passion for music with others, inspiring them just as Elton had inspired him. He saw how music could illuminate the path for those who felt isolated or different, encouraging him to pursue his own artistic aspirations. Whether through singing, writing songs, or simply sharing his story, Marcus wanted to create art that resonated with others on a personal level. As he returned to everyday life after the concert, the echoes of that magical night lingered in his mind. Marcus felt empowered by the encounter. It was as if a spark had ignited within him. He felt motivated to advocate for people with disabilities and promote awareness about their stories and struggles through the universal language of music. This new perspective opened his heart and mind to the potential he could harness in his own life. With each passing day, Marcus began working hard on developing his talents, enrolling in music classes and participating in local performances. The encounter with Elton instilled in him a newfound belief that he could make a difference, not just for himself but for others like him. Driven by hope and determination, Marcus stepped confidently toward a future filled with possibilities, knowing that music was not only his passion but also a way to connect with and uplift others. Elton John's legacy extends far beyond his impressive musical career and chart-topping hits. It encompasses the kindness and compassion he shows to those who admire him. Throughout his life, Elton has used his platform to advocate for important causes, particularly in the realm of disability awareness and LGBTQ+ rights. His commitment to philanthropy is evident through the numerous charities and foundations he supports, including the Elton John AIDS Foundation, which has raised millions for HIV/AIDS research and prevention worldwide. This act of stopping to hold Marcus's hand during a performance is emblematic of Elton's character as an artist who genuinely cares about his fans. He has consistently demonstrated that he understands the struggles many face, using his influence not just for entertainment but as a powerful tool for change. Moments like these reflect how music can create connections that span across personal challenges, reminding us all of our shared humanity. Elton's willingness to pause during a concert to connect with Marcus speaks volumes about his dedication to fostering empathy through music. He recognizes that each fan brings their own story, and he embraces those stories with open arms. By making space for moments of connection, Elton not only enriches the concert experience but also leaves a lasting impact on individuals like Marcus, showing them they are valued and seen. This legacy of kindness has inspired countless fans worldwide, encouraging them to believe in their potential and advocate for their dreams. As Marcus found inspiration from Elton's gesture that night, others have similarly felt uplifted by his music and actions throughout the years. Ultimately, Elton John's influence goes beyond merely being a rock star. He embodies the spirit of compassion and connection that resonates deeply within the hearts of millions, reminding us all that we are capable of making a difference through love and understanding. The powerful connection made during Marcus Lee's unforgettable moment with Elton John at the Vancouver concert serves as a compelling reminder of the importance of kindness and understanding in our lives. As Marcus reached out, seeking connection with his idol, it exemplified how music can transcend barriers and foster deep emotional bonds, even in silence. In that instant, both Marcus and Elton shared a profound experience that resonated not only within themselves but also throughout the entire arena. This moment also highlights the need for empathy toward individuals with different abilities. By holding Marcus's hand during a pivotal performance, Elton demonstrated that everyone deserves recognition and respect, regardless of their challenges. This act of openness not only empowered Marcus but likewise inspired those who witnessed it to recognize the value of inclusion in their own lives. Ultimately, this story encourages us all to embrace our shared humanity and reach out to those around us. In a world often divided by differences, understanding and compassion can create bridges where none existed before. Music, as demonstrated by Elton John and experienced by Marcus, serves as a universal language that unites us through joy, sorrow, and shared experiences. As we reflect on this memorable night in Vancouver, let us carry forward the message that kindness matters, whether through small gestures or grand acts of love. Every person has a story worth sharing, and every connection has the power to inspire change. By fostering an environment where empathy flourishes, we can help illuminate paths for others just as music illuminated Marcus's heart that night. In celebrating moments like these, we remind ourselves that together we can make a difference in the world, one compassionate act at a time.